So we hit that. All right, everybody. Welcome to tonight's stream where we are going to be unboxing, updating, fully setting up, and testing some gameplay on the Steam Deck from Valve. Hot in, just showed up earlier today, and I've been waiting all day to get home to check this out. Also, before we even start anything, even more important, if you can, please go to donate at Voxel Voice. I mean, I'm an idiot. Donate if you can towards Extra Life at voxelvoice.com/donate and help out those children so that they're not talking like an idiot like me later on. No, but so they have great everything. They deserve it. Yes. And then so secondly, so now that I fucked all that up and you guys are getting all that, secondly, I do now for After Image Creations have an official clothing company that I work with, which is our buddy Brandon in group. He has his own clothing line. I'm wearing one of the shirts right now. Just got this one in. This is one of the new designs. They're super comfy, and I love it. I made a post too, just real quick plug. We have a post too in group about them and some of the designs he has because he does make like anime and gamer designs as well. And I've got another one that'll be coming this weekend, so I'm going to start wearing these on stream. You'll see that here. But now we're going to get into it. So we're going to start unboxing all this good stuff and see what we've got here. So, grab a drink here. I'm going to kind of aim this down because we're going to use that there. But so right here, I guess I should bring this back over something, shouldn't I? There we go. We're more centered right now. This is the box it came in. So we're gonna get this guy out. So right off the bat, this is what we're getting here. This big old, like, almost door hanger thing. Useless. So next up, we have your power pack for it. The power brick. Just gonna set this here. And then we have, right here it is. This is the case. Move that to the side, and we're going to take a look at some of this stuff. So another thing I would say, too, is let them know what's up. Yeah, I'm going to make a different hole in it, like put a hole on the other side, because part of it was out, and we'll just hang it out there. So this is the 512 gig model. It has the upgraded Edge class. That's really the only difference between the models. It comes in a nice case, a little bit nicer case, I think, than the other ones, because I've seen some other comparisons of them. So let's get this open here. And the cool thing, too, is... yeah, that's what happened. Is I'm opening this all with you. I have not seen it yet, so this is your power adapter for it. I'm just going to set this to the side for now because we're going to be using the dock, so when it's time to do setup, I should be able to have that plugged right into the stream so you guys can see everything as much as it shows what is going on. But for the dock, I can use my my power brick and cord from my MacBook because it uses the Type-C. So we're going to throw that over there. And then so, it comes in this nice little case here. Plastic. Yep, power adapter. Useless when you have to have one of those fucking $500 65 watt or 64 watt ones for the iPads and all that crap. Just keep throwing that stuff out of there. So here's the case. It's nice. It feels nice. It It's got a similar texture and feel to the case I have for my Switch. So we got your little carrying case. Your little... So it comes all locked together too. So you have this little tag right there that says Valve. We're just gonna get rid of that shit. Cut space. We don't need that. And now... Does it go that way? Oh, no. It tricked me. I got it backwards. I do want to open it towards you guys. The valve tag. That's a valve tag, Ryan. Pun away. Pun away. Ready? Huh? You ready? Up. Okay. We're gonna open it so we can get to it. There we have it. This case is really nice too. Nice. It's nice insulated. It's got inserts for everything here. Like, so there's your joysticks and everything. The little tag to pull it up. But I'm not going to pull it out immediately because we are doing a full setup together. Yeah, that would be some shit. Here's your case. Joke's on you. You're not getting a Steam Deck at all. Well, this is nice. We're going to leave this like this, and we're actually going to open our first accessory right now, because I did say we do have accessories. First thing we're going to put on is the screen protector. So this does have the upgraded etched anti-glare glass, so there's very few screen protectors that actually work for it without canceling out the effect of the etched glass, and D-Brand is the company that has one. So we're gonna apply this and try not to mess it up. Jesus. Screen protector came in better casing than the Steam Deck did. Like, shit, look at that. Nice. Bubbled. It's feely. That's pretty cool because it's got a bunch of like writing and stuff onto it. We'll read that later. And it even comes in like check that out. It's a very nice box. Nice matte finish on the box. I like it. So they give you, when you open it up, you've got like instructions there. Purchase, delivered, install, do it the right way. Alright, so there's that. It came to, oh cool, check out this like look at the detail they put into their stuff. Like this, like I said, this is from D-Brand, but that's like the little like smoother. Let's see what we got on this side here. We got a little packet of stuff here. Stop. So everything they do is they warn you to like watch the tutorial. But we're not gonna watch the tutorial, we're just gonna see if we can mess this up right off the bat. So we got some D-Brand skull logo stickers. We'll throw them. The computer's black, so we won't throw them on there like we normally do. We have a little microfiber cloth. And these would be the pads, but since we just... Oh, yeah, we're going to clean this. And because we're... Oh, nice. Yeah, so then you completely know their quality then, because I remember you really like those. What I'm going to do then is blind the shit out of myself. Use the light I got here so I can see. Like, You can see all the dust and stuff up on here, so sorry that that's like kind of reflecting like that, but I can kind of... Yeah, that's still pretty bad, but we'll roll with it. You guys can just like watch and be like, wow, you're horrible at this. And I'm gonna be like, I know. The good thing is like the screen kind of like sits in there. So it feels like it'll be pretty easy to set in. All right, cool. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. They put stuff on both sides. So there I am trying to line it up and it wasn't even the right side. I'm gonna pull this up a little bit because it was just a little bit. Shit. There we go. We got this. Yep, I should have watched the video. But I got one more, so I'll probably... I think we got this on there pretty good. We're good with that. I'm happy with it. I've got another one. I'll watch the video if I get really, really picky. Justin, what's going on? Thanks for joining in. So far what you have missed is me messing up installing a screen protector. But it's alright. It's on. It looks good. We should be good. I'm gonna set that off to the side. So screen protector, charger. Let's get the trash out of here. Very nice. We'll get some pictures of this later. So now the next thing we're gonna do is, even before we do that, we're gonna break out and set everything up. So next thing up is extra storage space. So we've got a terabyte SanDisk Extreme A2 drive, so we get those nice transfer speeds. Why does everything have to be a pain to open? There we go. Really? It just ripped the plastic off. So now you guys know why I never do unboxing videos. Because they end up making me want to murder everything. So we'll swing this around. I'm gonna aim this back down now that we don't have the light on. Let's use the fancy little lift for it. Oh, that's cool too. So here we go. And this is it. So the bottom side of it, right there, is where the SD will go. The front, and then we'll flip it around this way. I keep forgetting my thing's a little off center. So then all your buttons and stuff up top there. And then the back of it. Panels, like it feels really nice too. Like I was kind of worried like when I saw like how that was, how it would feel, but it feels very nice. Looks great. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. So we got a little steam cloth too to wipe it down. Now we're just gonna case. Now case useless. Oh shit! I forgot about this too. So to keep the charger in, they do give you like a little bag, little mesh bag there, and that sticks in like right on the bottom of the case here. It's like a little hand strap, and that's right where that stuff was. So I'm gonna throw that to the side there, that to the side here. SD card is going in. And that guy's in there. I wish it sat in further. That was kind of weird. But alright. So, the next thing we're going to put on is the case. So it's from TPU. It was just one of the ones I saw that I liked, so we'll see how it is. So kind of here's the inside of the case, the back of the case, so it's kind of got a little bit more feel to it. Let's see how it is getting this thing in here. Actually, that fits in there real nicely. That like I really like that. So here's how we're looking now. The case on right in the center. It's nice. I like it. So now the really boring stuff, we'll look at this real quick because we're going to set this up and we're going to use this to hopefully do the rest of the stream. So, no, this one just opened. Don't need to cut anything for that. Box back there. back there. So we got this nice little thing. So this will come up, plug into the top. And then on the back here, this side, we have your USB, we have your Type C, and then we have HDMI out. Now what I did was, because this one was cheaper by a lot, if you wanted the one that had the Ethernet in it, it was like 3 times the price. Yeah, there was just an update, actually. Let me look that up real quick, because I forget what the number was, but I think it was like something around 4,000 games now. How many Steam games verified for Steam Deck? Okay, so they have a website. So May. So this is as of August. See, that's just a list. So as of the one number I saw was as of May, it was like 3,000 games. I believe the last spot that I saw something on it, they were up to around 4,500 and then constantly growing. There's also another there's a Facebook group which has a Patreon. They don't have an official website yet, but they're called Pixel Deck, and they've been a group of Steam Deck enthusiasts that have been going through like every single game and finding out what exactly are the best settings to run every game at. And I'm gonna drop them in the comments because I think I still have that copy. So right there, Pixel Deck right there. Um, they've been doing a great job. Like they're constantly posting up stuff. So then the other thing I got was just this little USB Ethernet adapter. Yeah, but more and more like companies now are starting to get on board with like verifying for stuff. Like Spider-Man coming was like a really huge thing. And with the upgrades to Proton, like we're gonna do an upgrade to Proton, and what Proton is actually the language translator. So it translates Windows language to Linux. Let's using stuff in there too. This is nice. So just like a little USB portable Ethernet thing, and we're just gonna plug that in the back here. We're just gonna get this stuff all set up because we're hopefully transferring over to that to do the setup. We're gonna plug that in, and then we're gonna give ourselves power with that too. So like I said, right now for a power adapter, I'm using my one from the MacBook. So I'm gonna set this here. I wonder if I can just plug it in and then power up. Let's try that. Let's set it. And with the case, that fits really nicely on the dock. Okay, so now we've got power going to the deck. So let me grab you real quick. We're gonna be janky for a second. But so you guys can see it here on the dock. Sorry, that's gonna move unless I take my finger off it. We can put that away now. Let's see if I can find a good spot for that. So there we go, because we're gonna start up. And let me grab the other thing because I want to be able to tie it. I just got my brother's keyboard I borrowed real quick because I can't find my extra small one. So we're gonna plug that in too. But so hopefully, if all goes well, we'll be able to put me back on, and we're gonna start this up. So let's go power right here. Oh shit! I didn't plug in. Sorry. We're all over the place right now. Let's get this plugged in. Okay, there's internet. Alright, let's turn this on. It's gonna be like your Steam Deck doesn't work. Come on. Oh, there we go. It made a sound. I didn't hold it long enough. That was my bad. And I think I remember Brandon was saying it took a minute to be on. Yeah, I'm really liking that dock too. Like I said, it fits for like, obviously I didn't like center it or anything. I just kind of set it there. But it looks nice and it'll be easy to like position it somewhere on my desk, especially if I try to like doing stuff with like some mouse and keyboard stuff and all. And for the price, everything really feels nice. Okay, so that, let's try this again. Are we gonna turn on Steam? No? Watch it be like here. Let's see. Nope, no signal yet, so. Come on, buddy. Oh, there we go. One press. Let's see what this does. It made a sound again. I'm not sure if you guys could hear that through the mic. Oh, there we go. We're beeping. And look, I think... Oh, there we go. So I'm just going to leave us up in the corner there, but we are starting to boot in. Yeah, the white light's on the top. Let's see if I can, now that we're... Yeah. I'm going to give myself some artificial light so that we're not getting all of that from it. If I could find my tablet. Okay, so it's definitely doing some things because we're booting it in and out. There we go. Look at that. But give me 1 second here. We're gonna use my ghetto artificial light. Because what I do is just take, and that's bright. So let's move that out of the way. So now, hopefully, we're gonna bring me back up here. There we go. So I can bring the keyboard over here too. Okay, cool. So I can use the keyboard. So let's go through and do setup now. Third-party list on controllers. Any USB controller should work. We are going to test because I do have... It's over on the charger right now, but I will pull it off once we get into gameplay of stuff. I do have the Astro C40, which I'm going to test, but they've already said that the PlayStation 5 works, the Switch Pro controller works, Xbox controllers work, but you have to make sure that you did the firmware update on the Xbox controllers for them to work. So let's just go here. Nope. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. We're going with my wired connection. And we're doing install, so this is great. I'm so glad that we can watch and do this together, because that's what I was really hoping for. Yeah, the DualSense controllers work for it. You can, I believe you hold the PlayStation button and one of the other buttons, and then it'll toggle it into that too. So, but yeah, they've already come out and said Xbox, PlayStation, the Switch controllers do. I believe there's an update that's coming too that the Switch Joy-Cons will actually be able to be used on it as well, which will just be really, really cool. And I didn't even set my TV to the thing, so I'm watching this all up there. I just realized I'm on the wrong. Let's look. There we go. Now I can actually see it up top there. Like I said, I can kind of turn this a little bit more. Just trying to use that to get some light on the side of me here. But now that we can see most of the stuff through here, the only thing I'll do is when I have to type in like my stuff, we'll do that. But we're gonna run through this. We're gonna go into like the desktop mode. We're gonna install an update to Proton GE because I looked up how to do that because we want to do that before we run any of the games. Yeah, I'm not really sure about like getting the licensings to do that, but it is just a Bluetooth controller. You can actually, Ryan, you can use the GameCube controllers if you get that the device that changes it so you can plug it into the USB. So if you have some sort of adapter for it. I know there's some guy up that has a bunch of videos on that, so that's probably something I'll take a look at too, because I know one of the questions in group was talking about emulation. So like doing the ROMs and stuff like that. And I'll probably set up some. Like I'm a fan of having like the Nintendo, Super Nintendo ROMs and stuff like that. Maybe we'll get some like Sega going or something like that. But anything like newer, I'm like, eh. But yeah. So this is going eh. It's going. I mean, it's not terrible, but we'll see what's going on. How y'all doing over on Twitch too? Shout out to you guys. Thanks for stopping by over there. Um, like I said, we're just going through this whole setup process together, and so far it's been pretty good. Like not bad at all when we actually got into it. You know, we're plugged right into my Elgato right now, right through the dock, and it's been pretty flawless. So the one thing we can try too is when it comes time to actually like check out a game and play, I'll hold it, but I have another adapter to that as well. Oh yes, to everywhere I am at and on. I always forget that we have our YouTube turned on because I always upload my videos later to it. At least to mine. But yeah, so this is going. So do you guys have any questions? Or like we're talking, like I can look at some things because I was looking at that. So like I know, like I said too, we're gonna install Baldur's Gate 3, State of Decay 2, and then the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy I had grabbed. So we're gonna kind of look and see of that. Let's really come back to the camera. Justin, the one thing we can talk about just from holding it that little bit, the buttons don't seem that bad, but we'll see once we actually start playing something and see what's going on with that. Run like that. Brandon had asked about the emulation. That is something that we will be doing. A lot of people were asking about the build quality too. Like I said, it feels really great. All right, so we got that restart going on right now since we just installed that. As you can see, we are running into my Elgato without any problems. And this is an onboard one, like PCIe. And we're starting back up here. Ugh. No, let's not do that, TV. Yeah, like I said, we'll see, but it really, like I said, it didn't like holding it like that. It didn't feel um that bad at all. Oh, and I'm really mad now because this stopped recording. Oh, I thought we were getting lucky. I don't want to touch it yet. I don't know if it shut down or what it did. We'll click buttons and see what's happening. Bum bum bum. Oh, okay. So you're saying this is where it had taken a minute then? All right, so we'll try being patient for a minute then. You quit trying to revert? Like, there's gonna be signal TV. Stop yelling at me. I just realized too. I'm gonna have to look at that later. My local recording of this did not stopped, so I'm gonna have to just save this off and see what happened there. Dun, dun, dun. Actually, like, I'm gonna unplug it from the dock for a second. Oh, so you're just hating life right now? Is that what's going on, Steam Deck? Hmm. We're just here waiting for it to do its thing. It jumped for a minute. Maybe it's still doing its thing. Yep, yep. We'll give it. I'm gonna grab a tissue real quick, and I'll be right back while we're waiting on this. All right, so it looks like I came back in time. Looks like it started doing stuff. Up, up. Okay. Might be getting another restart. Oh, yep, there we go. Yep, so Brandon was right. It took a minute to do that. Oh, Ryan, if you're still here, remind me later too to ask you about the recording settings because it stopped recording for some reason. But yeah, so we got this update going, and then we can get into the good stuff, and we can finish setup and checking out the stuff. Like I said, this is gonna be like a little bit longer of a stream, but it's pretty cool to be able to do this live with you guys and checking out all this. Because like I said, we're gonna test out the desktop mode. While this is actually extracting, let me turn on my light because I do have stuff somewhere. I heard some sounds. See, look, I've got all this stuff here for it. I don't know where I sent my other one, but I do have. I have this where I can just switch over to this, plug this in, and then plug that right into the thing. So we'll leave this right here on hand. Oh yeah, I was about to do it. Let me see. Does this? No, it doesn't show. So that's cool. Steam Guard. Let's go check our emails, guy. There we go. I was gonna go try to fucking. That would have been good, right? Set it here. Oh, cool. So, press any button or tap the screen here. Welcome to Steam Deck. This is the Steam button. This is quick access. Volume buttons up here. We got buttons over there. Micro SD card. That. That. Okay, cool. So first thing we're gonna do is Steam button. Steam menu. Where's the options? Let's see. Nope, we don't went there yet, but we are gonna come there. Here we go. This is weird because I have no clue where anything is. There we go. Alright, cool. So we're all up to date now. We want to come down. Whoops. I hit the wrong button because I'm an idiot. Nope, that's the back button. Fuck you, guess what? Enter, bitch. Like I said, we're doing all this stuff together. And this way, so everybody has a general idea too, like how long does this take to do? How long does setup take? Obviously, we're going through, we had some stuff. Normally, what would happen is, oh, I've also, sorry for the sidetrack, but I noticed that my old logo from when we were Murder Monkeys Gaming is up at the top there. I'll have to switch that to the new one, so that's not on Steam like that. But what I was saying is we're walking through everything. Like I knew this was going to be some time. Like we weren't going to be like right into it, but we're going to check out the system because the system does a lot of cool things. There's a lot of things that I'm excited to like check out and see what it does and what it can show off and stuff like that. All right, cool. So we got that. So the first thing I want to do, I don't know if I can get it from here. I think I have to go to another menu. So storage. There we go. So now we have the internal drive, which was the 512. So obviously from the other would be your operating system and whatnot, and then your SD card slot. So we got space for stuff. That's going to be fun. Before we download and do anything, it's hold the Steam button. Whoop, we want to go back. We want to come here. And then, is it power? Nope. Power. Yes, here we go. So what we're doing now is we're switching to the Linux desktop that the Steam OS runs on. We'll give this a second for this to load up so we can check it out. I forget what. There we go. So this trackpad over here is going to be for this. Oh, and you guys can't even see it on let's see if I can fix this down here for you guys, because it's not even I want to see display. We're gonna have to mess with that some more, but the resolution that it's putting out, let's see if I can change that. Here we go. I don't know if I can hit into like display settings. Let me take a look so I can see. Oh yeah, there we go. This is really flipping tiny appearance. Startup. I want to see this so that you guys can see all this stuff too. Device, laptop, resolution. Okay. So we want to enable this. Add. Whoops, not that resolution. Sorry, it's really hard to. And let's see if I can do this. Give me a second here, guys. No. Okay, so we're going to keep this. But we're going to do this. There we go. Why isn't that? Let's do this real quick. Sorry. There we go. So right now the Elgato is just our thing. So we want to leave that like that. Took a little bit of configuring there. I'm kind of using the trackpad on there. I just don't know how to click on it. Okay, so that clicks and moves. This is really wonky. I need to get a mouse. Okay, so let's... Let's see if this works. No? You don't want to work like that? Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. My bad, guys. That's probably the weirdest thing I've ever had to do from this angle. We don't want to do this. We don't want to do this. I believe discover. We want to come in here. And I want to search Proton. Proton. There's actually an updater called Proton QT. Nope. Make sure I'm looking up the right thing because I don't want to install the wrong thing. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Proton Oak. Okay, sorry. Let me click on this. So we want Proton up. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Just wanted to make sure we got the right thing. And we're gonna install this. And now, so that I can kind of talk about what's going on with this. So Proton is the Linux program that translates Windows language to Linux. So what ships with the Steam Deck is kind of like a base version of it, but they do have a better updated version of it that has more of the game support. So that's like what helps run on there. So we want Proton GE. Oh, that's just, sorry, that was just that. Let's go. Yeah. And we want to add version. So I think 7. Oops. This is really hard to do. Proton 729. And we're going to install. So then that's the Proton. That is the updated one now. So installed. That's it now. And now we can click in and show info. We don't have any games right now because nothing's installed. So you can come in here then. You can select your games and configure it from here. You also can do this from within Steam as well, which I'll show us as we get stuff going. So we're going to exit out of here. I'm going to have to like fine tune the mouse to make it not as that. But now we can click here. Click. And we're going to return to gaming mode, which is going to load us back into Steam OS. And we're going to now get some stuff downloaded. So it made some popping sound. Okay, cool. So we're back in. So we have our list of games here that we want to grab. So I kind of want to start with like an intense game first. So we're gonna grab. Where was it? We're gonna come to our library now. And okay, cool. So look, they even got this thing where like, hey, these are gonna run great on the Steam Deck. And then this is all games. Um, and then your non-Steam. So I would like to know why this actually isn't showing all the games I have. Oh. Is this it right here? Yep, here it is. Sorry. Okay. Alright, we're going to download this and get this going right now. So while this... Okay, there we go. I was like, why aren't you starting? It's saying playable already, man. You haven't gone that fast. We're going to give that a second. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come check out our quick setting stuff. So here we can adjust brightness, sound, airplane mode, Wi-Fi on and off, rumble, haptics, scaling. But the really cool one, which I want to come into here, is your battery life, because this is where some really cool tools are going to be. So, and as you see, because it's the first time downloading a game, it's downloading everything that it needs to get ready to start doing that. So it's the SteamOS has got some pretty smart software in it. So over here, you know, we're charging right now. It's telling you how long until it'll be charged. But this right here, so this is your performance overlay level. They have 4 different options here. So if you just click on, let me click here, and then we're gonna click on one. And then we're gonna come out. Okay, because we're in SteamOS, it's not gonna show. But level 1 of that, when we're in a game, it's gonna show in there in that option. Level 1 shows your frames per second. Number 2 starts showing some CPU information. 3 shows even more, and then 4 is like your super in-depth, which you'll see load up on the side. So we're gonna leave that there. So we come back, but then the next thing I want to talk about while we got this download going is the advanced view, because you'll be using this a lot. You're going to be able to save battery life, fine-tune games, fine-tune settings that work for games, and all that, like, real quick right through here. So you can come down here. You can set up different profiles, too, for stuff. But, so your frame rate limit you can set here. You can turn it off, 60, 30, 15. Your refresh rate, then you can adjust that so you can play. I've heard that a lot of games, I think it's running the refresh rate at 45 and then getting the frame rate set to like 40 works really well. And then they have some really cool tools down here. So you have this half rate shader, which is going to cut in half how much shading's done. It's got some smart learning technology that'll kind of like tell you like, hey, this can do this, this can't do that, this might save you on battery life. But if you really want to fine tune your experience to like keeping that battery life or how long you go, or if you don't have a portable battery to bring with you right now, you can turn this on. Right here, this limits your processor power, same thing. Right here, you can fix the clock of that. So all this would be to help save your battery. And if you're really into that hardcore tuning, like you could overclock if you want to, you can underclock if you want to, you could set it into right where like a certain something runs right. Like a lot of people only play like one game and one big game, so maybe they want to fine tune their experience for that one game right to this. You can do that here. And then right down here is another scaling filter, which we're actually going to change to FSR, which helps with the sharpness, and I'm going to be playing with that some because that'll help the sharpness and clarity of the video, like when I'm projecting on the TV or when I'm playing in handheld mode. You can use this, and this is just a little extra features that they have built in there to help you really fine-tune your thing. And then you can get your performance overlay. So there we go. We got it showing up right there. So this is what I was talking about. So we can come back up here. I didn't realize you had to toggle it actually on at the bottom there. Diagnostics going right there. Time to full, 33 minutes. Charging, 12.9 watts. Capacity, 82.8%. I'm going to check that to see if it's different versus not plugged in through the dock to where I'm just plugged in straight into my power source. And we'll see what's going on with that. So let's come back up here real quick, because now we can take a look at these. There we go. So off, nothing's there. Up here is how many frames a second you're getting. Right now, we're projecting, so it's kind of low. And we're not really doing much. So then here, we're getting some CPU information. We're getting battery life, the game score. And then down underneath that, we've got a little bit of a chart. Then we open up to... Okay, so we do have the GPU and CPU, but now we're checking out, all right, here's how much VRAM you're using. And then, like, the hardcore fine-tuners, you can go up to level 4, and that's going to give you detailed information on everything there, which is pretty cool. So that's your little performance tab. I really want to show this. We're going to leave that actually on 4 there. When we come into games, we're going to mess with some of that other stuff more. Like I said, your general quick stuff. Rumble, I don't use. Steam haptics, I don't ever use that stuff. But we're just going to save on battery life with that. Display scaling, automatically scale to the different displays. Like you said, when we went into the desktop version, we did have to alter some stuff. But that should all save. So you got your friends list, notifications of what's going on. So I'm going to come back and see. So we got 14 gigs out of the 85.2. So it's getting there. So now what we can do is we can come check out settings. Developer, so you can select like controller layouts, manage, hide, uninstall, add to. Maybe you want to set up like, hey, here's my RPG collection, here's this collection. You can do all that stuff here. But what I want to show you guys is in properties. We're going to be able to come in here. Oh, that stuff's kind of showing over. But in here you can select like, hey, what resolution do I want to play it in? Whatever it defaults to, do I want to set it to actually something, which I'll probably do. I'm going to look into more of what the actual specs of the screen are and different games, and we'll set that up to run good like that. But for now, we're just going to use default stuff because we're just showing it off. Compatibility. You can use a specific compatibility tool. So we check that on, and then that's where, so we want that on because that's when we're going to come in and we can go through and select what Proton we want. Maybe this game works in a certain Proton version better than another, and you can do that. Or maybe then like a new update one comes out, and that's what you want to use it in. You can do that, but I'm going to turn it off for now because, like I said, I'm going to look through that Pixel Deck site to see if they have information on that because they've been super detailed with everything, and this is already said as playable. So we'll see what Steam's actually offering with that on there once we get running the game. Updates, we always want to keep that. I'm going to keep that paused while I'm playing, just in case we're playing a multiplayer or an online game or something like that. Always keep games updated, local files. You know, you can move, you can verify your integrity and do all that. If there's betas of it, you can come in here and do that. Patch 6, patch 7, different things like that. Justin, what's going on, buddy? So right now we're downloading Baldur's Gate 3 to check that out. We were checking out some of the features as far as like what's being showed up in the left corner there. So that's the stats that we can pull up through like the quick menu, which let me put that here. I'll show you it again. So you can come down here to the performance and you can turn off basic view. And then like I was saying, you can click here and there's different levels of stuff you can show. We're going to leave the full thing out just so we can kind of look and really check out and see how everything works together. Then, like I said to you, you got your advanced view here, and you have a ton of different options to mess with to fine-tune your experience for different games. And that's like on-the-fly fine-tuning that you can do. So the download's not going too bad. I wonder if I have something smaller, maybe, but let's see. Great on deck. No, I might actually play Dark that on there. Yeah, this is going. And the good thing is you can see there too, like it's gonna show like, okay, question mark. We're not sure how that runs. State of Decay is gonna be another one. Lightning Returns in the Final Fantasy 13 series I'm gonna be playing through on here. Pathfinder, I'll probably throw that up on there as well. PUBG is not supported, but we'll see what kind of... I know they're having still working out the stuff. I don't know why it says State of Decay 2 isn't, because it is. I've seen tons of videos and gameplay footage of that, and it's looking pretty good on here. Yeah, but I hate Cuphead. I guess we could do... I guess, alright, yeah. Let's do that. As much as I don't want to, Cuphead is small. Let's throw that on there. We'll get this one downloaded and we'll load into a game so it's not supported. No. No, I don't own Persona. And I don't like Persona. So no, Justin. I'm not. No. Bad. If I had a water bottle, I'd spray you. I wonder too if I could I wonder if I could also stream from... The other thing we'll have to check too is I'm going to log into Steam on my PC. And then we'll see if we can stream to it. Because I don't know which way you can do it or if you can do it vice versa, but we'll see. Oh, I did want to turn back on that background download though. So let me... Was this here? I forget where that was. I don't think it was that game though. So we'll pop out of there and see. All right, this is almost done. Well, like I said, right now I'm kind of like a lot of what I was doing was with the keyboard and mouse, so this is verifying. But we're almost there. Anybody that's been sticking with us for a bit, do you guys have any questions or anything you'd like to see or go over? As far as I can do right now. But I'm definitely going to come back with another stream to where we're like gaming, settings, configuring once the ROMs are set up. Okay, cool. So look, we're gonna launch this now. So, and it's showing like, hey, there's the layout of it. So let's get in here and see how some good old Cuphead runs. I do know that I want to go in and I guess I can play without sound. So I'm using the keyboard right now to navigate because I do want to go in and get the music turned off right away so we don't get hit with that. That shouldn't be too loud. That should be pretty good. But yeah, yeah, we're not that far into it, so confirm is the. Let's see how much we mess this up, but it's loading pretty good. Like, it's loading fast. So like I said, playing with the keyboard right now. Cool. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing in this right now. But we'll just run around. But like I said, this seems like it's a. Oh yeah, so that's like the tutorials. Talking to that guy. No, we want to get. Let's get out of here. But this will be alright, just to kind of show off some stuff. Alright, so we're gonna come back this way. Like I said, sorry for looking up because I guess I can use that right there. It's in the tree. Sure, let's go in here and see what's happening.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go!
I don't know how to fire. Oh, there we go. Oh, I died. I figured out the controls though. X is fire. Let's retry and see what happens here.
Here goes.
Obviously, I'm terrible at this with the keyboard. That's what I want to do is I want to fight a giant ass fucking slime. You stand the fuck still. Thank you. You guys are all gonna be like, wow, you suck at this. Yep, I died again. Yeah. So let's quit out of here. And exit out and get back to this so we can see how fast it goes. Look, and that was pretty fast, like right back to there. So that was a cool little test, but like Cuphead. And let's just see like how manage. And we're gonna go uninstall. Oh no, uninstall Cuphead. Like it seems to be very, very responsive. I'm impressed so far, so we're gonna come back to that. Come back to that. So we're at 23 gigs right now of this. I did want to get in to try to like show one of these games, but I guess the downloads aren't going as quick as what I wanted. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out that and see what I want to do for that kind of thing. So we'll probably revisit that and probably call this like right around here for stream. So I really want to thank you guys for coming out and checking this out with me. Once I get more games put on here, I'll come back and we'll do another, like, we'll do a part 2 to this where we're going over the games, we're playing some games. So we loaded in, like, Cuphead downloaded real fast. That was a real easy one. We loaded in and it worked great. But like I said, yeah, we'll be back. We'll visit that. I'll be back this weekend with some. Probably do a stream Saturday on it. And I'll have stuff on here so we can see like Baldur's Gate's kind of graphics heavy, so we'll see how that runs, how that performs. We'll do it in handheld mode. We'll do it with that. I'll get more comfortable with it, so when I'm talking and showing and doing more things, it's not as wonky, and maybe I can figure out like a key mouse situation too, so we can play around on the desktop and check out those different things for setting up like emulation and stuff like that. Because I know that was a question. I do want to throw some ROMs on there. We're gonna see, but we'll definitely get like Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I love having those on there as ROMs for anything that I put ROMs on and do. Um, but yeah, guys, like I said, thank you guys for joining. If you get a chance to, please check out voxelvoice.com/donate. I didn't mess it up this time. Because we're doing charity streams for Extra Life. Anything you can donate goes towards helping out the kiddos in needs, and they deserve the best. So, again, thank you guys. I'll be back, and thank you for those stars there. Yeah, 3 weeks in a row on stars, Justin, man. Thanks so much. And again, as always, thank you all for being here. Since we have a couple you into, I'm going to replug again. The shirt I am wearing right here is Creative Apparel. It is now the official clothing of After Image Creations, and it's our buddy Brandon in Voxel Voice. I had made a post about some of the designs he has, so they're in there. Again, I'll catch you guys all in group. Thanks for joining. Keep a lookout for when I put up the YouTube video of this, because I'm going to have to figure out how I did it now. How I'm going to download the file now, because it did mess up on my recording part here. There might have been a limit on it or something. But like I said, yeah, I'll get some games installed, because like I want to put Baldur's Gate on here. I want to put State of Decay 2 on here. Final Fantasy 13 1 through 3, those are going to be on there, so that kind of gives us a mix of stuff. And I got some other things, like I want to get Halo working on here, and I want to get Game Pass. So we'll come back and we'll do like, hey, a couple days later, how is this doing? So I'll see you guys like Saturday or Sunday. So again, thanks for joining. And I'll catch you all later. Y'all have a great evening.